I remember confessing to him while we were eating that I wasn't 18, but that I would be turning 16 in the near future. Almost immediately after, he told me that he wasn't 36 either. While I don't recall the exact age he mentioned, I do remember feeling really uncomfortable about the idea that he was 2 years older than my mother.
What year, what state did this happen, in New York?
Yes.
Yeah, happened in New York.
Each time we engaged in sexual contact, it was him asking me if I would come up to his apartment so he could give me a proper kiss goodnight. And it went from these just really intense and erotic makeout sessions.
And then Elmo wants to go on a big kid swing, and Daddy can push Elmo way up high. Oh, and then Elmo wants to go on a twisty slide. That's Elmo's favorite. Daddy, Elmo wants to go on a big kid swing.
The big kissy swing?
The big kissy swing.
Okay.
And then
My reason for not coming forward sooner is that I had put Kevin on a pedestal. Of any man or any of the older men that I'd ever been with, he seemed to be a gentleman. If I had been 18 when I met him, I would have considered his actions as the perfect gentleman, as I would have found no fault in it. If I had known that this was a reoccurring thing or that I wasn't special and this wasn't a unique circumstance, I would have said something much sooner. So suffice to say, I was shocked when I found out what he did for a living. And I remember when I confronted him about it, I said, I could have sworn you told me that you worked in some type of school system and some type of official capacity. I said, you certainly didn't mention that you were an actor. And he gave me very roundabout answers like yes and no. It was apparent that it made him extremely uncomfortable for me to confront him with what he did for a living. It certainly wasn't something he intended for me to know.
Been out to play since Ricardo's been hurt.
And you should see my little girl throw a ball.
Wants to go on the big twisty slide, the big twisty slide. That's Elmo's favorite. It's a favorite throw.
A part of me feels sorry for him because before any of this happened, I respected him. I liked him. I wished him nothing but the best. I assumed I was a unique circumstance. I did not know that this was something that he did habitually.